Hola, hi fashion doll lovers. My name is Christopher y bienvenidos to my channel. In today's video, I will be reacting, reviewing, and restyling Blood Moon Tenzin from the Cold Carbon collection. He is my final doll in the collection. Out of a capsule of 4, I got 2. And I am very excited. But before we get into today's video, if you are new around these parts, please consider hitting the subscribe button so you can get notified whenever I have new doll content related to fashion and dolls and conversation. I just said dolls, didn't I? But you know what? That is really what this channel is about. Dolls. So without further ado, let's get into today's doll. So he is still in his shipper box right over here. And as I mentioned, just in my intro right now, he is the second doll I got from the Cold Carbon collection. That was a capsule of 4. I'm going to go ahead and insert my video right up here of my thoughts on the final 2 dolls that were offered in this collection. And he was definitely one of those dolls that, if you're a subscriber, you know that I really love my tissue paper. I know, it's kind of funny, but it's a small thing. Anyway, got distracted about this tissue paper. He was one of those dolls that as soon as I saw him, I was like, ooh. And then there were moments where I was like, did I fall in love a little too quickly? And then I was like, nope, there's no such thing. If you fall in love, that means it's it. And I've been having a lot of these conversations with other doll collectors where when you start joining Integrity Toys at first, you kind of like get hyped up and you buy everything. And then after a while, you start realizing, I'm refining my collection a bit and that doesn't fit me. And you're all allowed to do that. But then there comes a point where you know exactly who your dolls are from like the moment you see them. He was one of those dolls. So, as per standard, now we have our environmentally friendly boxes, right? That's how that goes. We have our little banner over here with our Cold Carbon logo and design. Go ahead and slip that down. Oh no, this is not a slip. You can pop it open. It hasn't really been that long since I unboxed Jordan, but for some reason it feels like it has been long. Getting new dolls is like Christmas, and then sometimes you forget that you just got one. Is it just me? Like, do you feel that way? Yeah. It seems that people don't like that I talk too much. I've been noticing people putting timestamps. Sorry, not sorry, but I feel like with Tenzin, there's just not much to say because I've already made a video sharing my thoughts, so we can get right into him. Just saying. All right. Ooh, I like when the boxes need to slide up. Let's take a deep breath, positive thoughts, and flip. It didn't flip, did it? No, that wasn't smooth. I tried, but ooh, I feel the cape already on this side. I'm ready. Hi. The dog just had a bark as soon as I said hi. That's the excitement we have for him. Oh. I went straight to your face, but don't worry. I did not acknowledge all the other things that were happening here because everything is happening. I did forget that you had a bag. I forgot about that. And now that I see it, well, I really do love a miniature bag because both him and Jordan and these bags are just like outstanding. Ooh. The dog and I are both having feelings right now. Hi, beautiful. Oh, you're so. Okay. I'm gonna stop. Oh, do you see that? Once again, apologies. I don't have a viewfinder, so I hope that it's focused and you can see it. But if it's not, it's okay. You're gonna get to see him very soon. You're beautiful. Love you. Okay, that's that. If you're new around these parts, let me break down some house rules. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox him off camera so you don't have to struggle with me because unboxing can be a struggle. When I come back, I'm going to show you how he was intended. Then we're gonna take a look at all of his items individually into some little details, see what we got going on here. And then my favorite part of my video, the restyle. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I had intended a particular restyle for him, but I ordered that pretty late, so it's not here. So the restyle that I will probably be doing for him in this video is going to be very different from what I originally was planning. And as of this very moment, I haven't really come up with it yet. I have a feeling of the vibe that I'm going for, but that's about all that I have. But anyways, we will see what I end up with at the end of this video. Now, let's go see how he was intended. As standard with Integrity Toys, we have a doll stand. This one says Integrity Toys in Cold Carbon to represent the collection that the doll is from, as well as our certificate of authenticity. And as you noticed in my Jordan video, the certificate for this collection is slightly different than the ones previously before, as this one includes the design for the collection. The Cold Carbon dolls also come with a story card as seen here, as the designer Marina created short stories of each character that intertwine with each other. I'm not going to bore you with me reading them all, but just know that I am very happy to see that Tenzin and Jordan are intertwined, and those are the two that I have. So cool. Tenzin comes with a second pair of hands. They are his gloved hands, as you see here. He comes with a ring that has some red details. I'm probably sure it's to honor his name, Blood Moon. The coolest sunglasses I have probably ever seen in a miniature scale belong to Tenzin. Dare I say so myself right now. They're no words, just no words. He has a necklace that we see here. Is that a bull? Right? Am I correct? Is that what that looks like? Let me know in the comments below. His socks are in a gray color fabric. Here we have his dress shoes in this like faux animal print with a silver detail at the tip, and they are laced up. If I'm not mistaken, the scale of these shoes are slightly bigger than the normal scale for the fashion figures. The normal scale for fashion figure shoes. That is what I get for trying to talk so fast. But I think that the scale that they were made in actually looks great on our fashion figure. So I wouldn't be upset if they kept on doing them a little bit larger on scale because they look pretty good, I think. We have a top hat. His necktie, which I'm very happy to report, actually has a hook, so you don't have to untie it or anything. Thank you, Dolly Gods, because I was a little scared when I undid this that I would not be able to put it back. So I'm very happy to see that it does have a hook and it could be hooked on in the back without messing the integrity of the knot in the front. One of my favorite accessories that Tenzin comes with is his cane. Now, the cane has weight to it. It is pretty heavy. We have some silver details up here on the top, a little bit of silver on the bottom in black, and yeah, I think the most impressive part is how much weight this cane has. It honestly is just stunning. I don't have any other words for it. Here we have Tenzin's bag, and one of my favorite features of this bag is how versatile it is. So if we go ahead and open it here, which we have some magnets, we also have a strap where we can place the bag over our figure's shoulders. So it's almost like the bag can be either like a doctor's bag or a shoulder bag. Once again, it opens here, and we do have a zipper right here, which I haven't really opened, but if you want to store anything, you got a little space there to do so. But I just love how versatile that is because it creates so many more different ways to style it and play with it. And I love when we can do that with our accessories. Tenzin's button down is the most obvious reason why it's a great thought to take everything off and look at everything individually. Now, as standard with button downs from Integrity Toys, we have our faux buttons in the front and we have buttons as well in our cuff. Now, what's different with the shirt that I've noticed from other shirts is his sleeves have this flare design. If you could see right here, it's more like a balloon effect. There's a name for this design that is not coming to me, but there's a name. Now, I love this very subtle detail because it adds to his overall worldly look. Like, it has a very period piece to it, and it's that slight design choice that honestly, if kept on, you wouldn't really be able to see unless if you took it off and you took it off. There I go again, talking fast and just messing up my words. It's one of those details you would have not noticed if you would not take it off. I messed it up again. Damn it. You get what I'm saying. I am in love with the shirt now, even more than I thought I was before. Here we have Tenzin's trousers. I decided to keep the chain accessory that he came with on the pants, just so you're able to see it a little more clearly. His trousers have 4 working pockets. We have 2 in the front as well as 2 in the back. And it opens, let me see if I get my other hand there. We have a little hook and a zipper in the front. The fabric is pretty light and the pants don't go all the way down. As you saw when he was turning on the table, they're a little bit above the ankles, but it's a great design. It's very standard. If my camera wants to focus on the pants again, no? Okay, great. Yeah, pretty straightforward pants. The chain detail really helps to make it a standout piece. Now the last item we have is Tenzin's cape. It's also made from the same fabric as his trousers, so it's very, very light. We have our openings right down here. We have 3 filled buttons in the front. We have some hooks so the cape does close. We have this very nice little collar here, and we have an opening in the back, and our Integrity Toys label in the front. It's very simple and very straightforward, but it's one of those items that just really adds to the effect. And I love a cape like this because I feel like it's one of those capes that I can use with my males or my female dolls. So when it comes to restyling, I think this cape is going to give me so many flexibility. And we love that. Now, before I go to restyle our model for the day, I wanted to take this moment to show him to you all a little closer and more personal. Right there. I have to say, I thought the hair was going to be more like silver white. It has a bit more of a like gold undertone, and I don't mind it at all. I also have to say, if I didn't say this before, I usually do not like males with long hair, but for some reason with him, I'm kind of in love with it. And a little bit of a warning, as I almost take him completely out of the shot. There was a little bit of bleeding. It really doesn't show on camera at all. It's like a little bit right here, but most of it kind of stayed to the plastic that was on his knee. So if you do see some bleeding, or if there is some bleeding from the fabric onto your figures, remember that you can always use a magic eraser to remove them. So just wanted to put that out there, just in case if you come across it and you've never seen it before, you can use a magic eraser to remove the bleeding from the fabric. And there was some on my figure. But now, on to the restyle.